Hey guys, welcome back to Brass Gaming. And today isn't a podcast, it isn't a Let's Talk, it isn't anything that we normally do. We're just gonna turn on the camera and just talk about random stuff, and just, if you guys like it, leave us a comment. We'll do this more often. So we're just kind of, to be truthful, I left our hard drive that we usually put all of our videos on back at my place.
Yeah.
And I live about an hour away from here. So we're waiting for Dropbox to download our files right now. And we just figured we'd talk about magic stuff, talk about the channel, just talk about anything. This is not an update video.
But
this is
it's just been such a crazy year that like usually I could go over like a bunch of tournaments by now, or like FNMs, and like it's just so like, is this the new normal that like we're just not gonna have it? Like that's like the scariest thing I'm having right now, because I really miss it.
My favorite game store, which is Great Escape Gaming in Flint, go check them out. They don't, and I want to make this clear, when I wear their shirt, when I talk about Great Escape, they don't sponsor us, they don't pay us anything. It's just a store that I love, and I go to it all the time for all of my product. Anything magic related, all my pull lists go to there. And I want to say this: shop at your LGS first. Maybe this will hurt us in the future, but I like using Card Kingdom and TCG Player when we absolutely need to. But if it comes down to it, I'd rather pay the game store premium.
I am always 100% for game stores, and I have two shout outs. They're really small stores. They're over in West Side, Michigan. One in Fremont, Michigan, called Firestorm Gaming. Owner there is really sweet. And then one that is being opened soon called M37 Gaming in Newaygo, Michigan. I know the people there. They're good people. I'm excited for them. They're in a really small area. I don't know how they're going to do, but hey, I am giving kudos to them, and I'm really excited to go check it out and play there.
And if you happen to go to that store, just tell them that the guys from Brass Gaming sent you. If you go to any of these stores, if you go to Great Escape, say Christian sent you. If you go to those stores, if you go to was it M37?
M37
if you go to
Gaming and Firestorm Gaming.
If you go to M37 Gaming, say Brass Gaming sent you. If you go to Firestorm Gaming, say Espen sent you.
Or either or, yeah. I played a lot of games there. Actually, during some of the quarantine, they had like very small scale, they just like said, if you want to come in, just be safe. And like they were fun. Everyone was safe. We had hand sanitizer. We had masks.
Yeah.
So it was still an enjoyable time. It was way different than usual, though. Instead of like the very packed, right on top of each other trying to watch, it's just like everyone's spread out really far. But it was still very enjoyable.
Yeah. No, it's weird because it feels like it's been forever since I've like played at a game store, and it really has been. It's been a long time.
What, February, March, something like that. There was
it's been a while.
What was it that came out? Was that Theros time that like we did stuff? I can't remember.
Theros was the last time I was down here before I moved back. It was Theros Beyond Death.
Yeah.
And Theros Beyond Death was the last time we played in a game store. Actually, I went to pre-release at a shop. I want to give a shout to this shop too. AFK Games in Holt, Michigan. Really, really good shop too. Really great people. They don't know me there, so you saying anything probably won't matter to them. But I went there and played Theros Beyond Death pre-release. Mike, who was on the Marin episode, which we can put in the end, so you can go check that out. I went with him, and usually what happens in these events when I go with Mike is I end up getting the better pool, and I put together a really good deck. I end up like going 3-1 or spiking the tournament or something. Well, my pool was crap. Most of my rares were the Skrylands, believe it or not. Out of my promo was a Skryland, and 2 of my pack rares were Skrylands.
Oh no.
So I'm like, oh great, I'm just gonna bomb this tournament. And I did. I went like 1-3, but I looked at Mike's pool, and Mike got Ashiok. He got Thrix. He got I think he got 1 or 2 Banishing Lights. He had like the most nuts Esper deck for the Theros
That's
release.
Crazy.
Mike's more of a casual player. I've never seen him spike a tournament. He went to the last round, and the only reason he lost in game 3 of that last round was just because he got land. I think it was mana screwed.
That's unfortunate.
But at first when he built his deck, I looked at it. I'm looking at his pool. I'm like, okay, you're playing blue black, but you're not playing Thrix.
Right.
You're not playing Banishing Light.
Right.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, he wasn't playing any of those.
No, he wasn't gonna play Thrix. Thrix, it has flash, and it makes your Ashiok cost 1 less and is uncounterable. And he didn't play, and he ended up playing them. And guess what? He went 3-1 when he played when he put those in his deck. He listened to me, and sometimes you do better, apparently. No, but
that is funny. I like the last times, like before COVID or this everything that's going on right now. Yeah, I played a lot down here. Actually, some of the shops down here. Just a quick shout out to both Stadium Cards and Comics and Fun for All that are down here. Really, really cool people there. Really great environment, and just getting to know people there, and like especially drafting at some of the places, because like the crowd I've noticed versus standard and modern tournaments versus draft is just like, in my opinion, it's night and day. And it's so awesome to see the different viewpoints of the game from different aspects, from more like REL competitive to more like relaxed, like more fun drafting.
It's and also we'll put all these shops as websites. We're not gonna put like addresses or anything in there.
Yeah,
we'll just put like, if they have a website, we'll link it in the description. Again, we're getting paid for none of this. We just wanted to turn on the camera and talk. To
be honest, I'm just a huge advocate for local game stores, and I actually want to try eventually to do more for them to give back, because in my opinion, they are the reason that the game's alive.
No, they're the backbone of the game.
Yeah, they are, and like for some people that say they aren't, I just shake my head.
It's I get now local game stores, a lot of people say, you can say what you want about local game stores. Sometimes the crowds are bad. And however, we're not going to name any game stores and I've taken multiple people to game stores. I always get everyone's opinion. And all the game stores we're going to mention today are all solid game stores. We've never had issues with people. It's been great environments. We've played multiple formats at all these stores. We're fairly regular, or are regulars at all of these stores we're mentioning. And I would for sure put my seal of approval on any store that I said in this video.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to put my seal of for sure, if you're in this area, go check them out, buy them as much stuff as you can. Heck, maybe one day when games are back, you'll catch a game with me or catch a game with Espen, or in the case of some of the other shops, maybe you'll catch a game with both of us. Speaking of that, our gameplay videos.
Yes.
We haven't, I already forgot what we're going to call them. I don't know what we said in the video.
We're still, it's still always a work in process.
So the worst part about that is that, where I live right now, I have my girlfriend, her 2 kids, and my kid, and getting everything set up in a way where I can reasonably record and do everything I need to do for it is tough. It's possible. It's doable.
Right.
And I've recorded some test footage with Mike, and I've recorded some footage with Mike and our friend Patrick. And it's just a matter of, now we're going into Michigan, especially is going into some a little bit more stricter guidelines again.
Yeah.
So we're trying to reasonably separate when we can and try to be more responsible. Right. And, even us getting in the studio, we have no fear, because, me and Espen have been tested. We've gone through all the processes we have to be safe. Guys, wear your mask wherever you go. Stay home if you can. I work from home personally. I know you have the option to work from home if you can.
Yeah, it's a on and off gig that sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. It's just a play by ear. Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's getting people together physically to do it is tough. And recently I've started to work with Spell Table a little bit, and I'll put that link in the description below. And Espen, I think you don't have a webcam yet.
I am in the process of doing so. I will either tomorrow, the next week, I will get there. I'm trying to, because of course I'm trying to also get some more streaming content. I got some of the streaming technicalities figured out. Now it's just amping up the quality and then trying to figure out a schedule, which I will come out with one. Just little time.
And we're excited to get all this stuff going, and I'm sorry it's been a few weeks since that video went up and you haven't seen anything new, so we decided to do rapid response as kind of like a filler, just
which was fun.
Which these are fun.
Fun.
These are some of the most fun we've had doing this channel. Also, let's talk a little bit about the channel. And if you made it this far, now you're at the spot that you probably want to hear about. It's the channel. As of recording of this, and I don't know when this is going to go up, because this is going to be one of those videos where I'm just going to put it on the back burner to when an emergency comes up and I can't come down here to meet you to record. So this will be one of those videos that'll just go up whenever. I don't care. It'll go up whenever, because everything we're talking about is, we're going to timestamp it. Today is, what is it?
28th?
11/28. It is about 6 p.m. right now.
Yeah.
And we're just in the studio, just talking, and we, as of right now, we have 76 subscribers.
Woo!
We're almost to 100, so thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything. When me and Espen started this, and I'll let Espen speak for himself, but I'll speak for myself here. When I started this, I didn't know what to expect. I thought that the monetization thing might have been easy to get, because our first couple of videos did really well. And like, well, really well for like the size we were. We had we started off with 4 subscribers. It was me, Espen, Hayden, and Mike. And we had 4 subscribers, but we got over 100 views like in the first week of flirting with CEDH. Then we made the Anya video, and that is our most viewed video, but we had to take it down because just
had some inaccurate statements that we didn't want to put out there.
We were not proud of it, and well, we were proud of it at the time, but then when we realized, hey, we weren't as informed about something as we should have been, and we took it down, and we stand by that. And if anyone had mistakes because of that, we apologize, which probably no one, because they had only like 400 views.
Yeah.
But and then the Karanos video is almost at 200.
Yeah.
And our first 3 videos did super, super well, and I was thinking, wow. Like, while we weren't getting a lot of subscribers, we were getting a lot of, like, watch time, because those videos were long. And
those videos were so long. I'm so happy we cut them down.
Yeah, those videos were so long, and, like, we had decent watch time, and I was thinking after those 3 videos came out, like, wow, we might hit the watch time goal in our first 12 months on YouTube. And then, reality hit, where
our videos right after that didn't do as hot.
They weren't as hot. Like, they did okay. Like, all of our videos have done decent for our channel size, except for a few of them, which, again,
Poor
Omnath, Rip Omnath, Rip Arcanus, Rip Product Overload, Rip everything that has 20-ish views or less. You know, we had some like some bad videos, but like doing this without much, you know, because we get interaction, and we thank you guys for the interaction, but you know, it's hard to gauge what people want to see, you know, based on the sample size that we have right now. Like, we have, I think by the time this goes up, we'll have like 30 videos probably, somewhere around there. We definitely have that with like all the random videos we took down, like the updates during the world situation, the sickness going on. And, you know, we'll probably have like 30-ish videos somewhere around there, maybe more, maybe less, whatever. And, it's hard to like know, because some channels take off right away, but we're appealing to a niche of a niche.
Yeah.
We're appealing to a niche of a niche of a niche. Magic the Gathering is already it's widely popular, but it's still a niche thing. Okay. Like I would say, in my definition of niche is like, something that is not like the average person doesn't do it.
Right.
So that's what I'm defining as niche in this circumstance. EDH is a niche because it's a format inside of Commander. Or inside of Commander, inside of Magic. We're talking about CEDH, which is a format inside of a format inside of a card game. So we're really like, and we're trying to stick to it. And we've been like trying to pump out as much CEDH content as we can. And it's been tough recently, at least in my opinion. And that's when I'll let you talk in a second. I know I've been taking up a lot of time here, just droning on. But it's just, in my opinion, it's kind of hard just focusing on CEDH, because I love all of this format, and it's really difficult sometimes to just restrict yourself to just talking about the competitive aspects when, you know, I've had some amazingly like great games in just regular EDH. You know, sometimes it's not all about doing the combo stuff. But I mean, that's when you got into this. I mean, where we're at now, where you thought we would be right now. Like, what is your opinion on that?
Christian, when you came to me and you're like, Espen, hey, I have a question. I was like, yeah. He's like, how do you feel about podcasts? I'm like, I mean, they sound cool. He's like, I feel like being in one. I'm like, okay, sure. What's the name? And pondered a little. He's like, Brass Gaming. It's like, okay, that sounds pretty cool. And like, at first, like I saw it more as like a hobby.
Yeah.
I was like, which it can still be classified as one, but at the same time, like at this point, we just put so much work into it, and like, I was ready. I just didn't know the response we would get.
Yeah.
And when we got those first few videos that you said, like, just amazing, just as amazing feeling. I was like, I want to do so much more, and like, actually, like even motivate me to like try to do even better in school, try to like, you know, become a better person, and like that's the motivation you guys give like small channels like us. When you start like interacting with us and watching our videos, it means a lot to us. It can even be life changing, and to the point like where we're at now, we're applying to like a very niche like group. I wish to maybe one day expand a little bit, and like on a Twitch channel that we have, I did do one stream, again trying to put out a more set schedule for you guys. I know we said we were just doing CDH, but Twitch is more so my attempt to like break the ice to other formats. I streamed historic. I streamed standard. I was playing Blue Black Mill Control, and someone took a small clip that, called Crab Rave or something, and I just had a bunch of crab lines. I went land. I think I went like land double crab, and then I went Maddening Cacophony twice or once, I think, and decked them out right there. Though earlier in the stream I had 3 crab vines and I had a fabled passage, and felt really good. But again, I'm very happy with where this channel's at. I'm still giving my 110% in for when I'm trying to make the background or like trying to make the thumbnails or get the cards. So, and it is a journey. It is a journey and experience unlike I've ever had before, and I'm very happy to be here.
You know, our initial goal, I think we had something crazy, was to be like monetized in a year. And then like, and it seemed possible at first. It seemed possible at first, when the first few videos did so well. And like, they didn't go like, and again, well is relative to like what we had as subscribers.
Right.
Like, we were blown away that in a week we had like 100 views on a video or something like that. We were shocked.
Yeah, we were shocked.
Even if they clicked on the video for a second and like just listened to us talk for just a couple seconds or a minute, that 100 people. And I'm sure I watched it once or twice. I'm sure we all, like, our friends watched it. But, like, we don't have 100 friends to just share the video with.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of those were people. And it's crazy to think that, like, so many people have, like, watched our content. And people that have commented. Right. And, like I said, like we say every time, just a like really keeps us going. It's, like, and YouTube can sometimes be a very negative place. And we've gotten mainly positive.
Yeah.
And like even the episode that we gave, like, we were not proud, like we misunderstood something and gave bad information. We even corrected as quickly as we could when the comment first came up. And the guy he's like, hey, I just noticed you played that card wrong. This is actually what it does. We're like, oh yeah, I just actually read it instead of like just going off what I thought. And again, it's just we're almost at 100 subscribers, and if we can hit 100 subscribers by the time the year ends, like that would mean in a year we got 100 subscribers. That's awesome. And it's only going up from here. Like, you know, we hope you guys are enjoying. Some of the videos seem to get really consistent views, and we just hope you guys enjoy. And you know, we don't want to shell ourselves into anything. You know, we called it Brass Gaming because we wanted to cover all aspects of like Magic the Gathering, you know, and we wanted to focus on CEDH and EDH in general because that's what we were playing primarily at the time. And CEDH was something new to us when we started this channel, and we've been playing it. And like, I played a lot of CEDH since that Anya video. I played a lot of CEDH since that flirting with CEDH. Right. That flirting with CEDH was literally how I felt at the time because I was really just getting into it. And you didn't even have a CDH check at the time that came out. Which
I had like budget Tassiger, I think.
Yeah.
I was like grasping at straws, be like, "This is C."
You were like, Ani just beat me turn 2 3 games in a row. What the actual hell? Like, like it's just like, it's crazy. But
it's crazy, yeah.
You know, goals going forward. I just hope we hit that 100 subscribers. Thank you guys all for doing what we can. We just wanted to sit here and talk in front of the camera and just I don't know, just talk. We don't ever do this, so it's kind of more casual, laid back.
I mean, we talk all the time.
We don't talk like this.
We don't talk like this in front of the camera.
Yeah. Believe it or not, me and Espen are pretty relaxed in real life. You know, we may get passionate. I may get passionate about things, get all into it. And there's a recent video, one of our rapid response videos that got really into it. Was it a rapid response video?
I think so. One that I got really into.
You got one really into one too.
Yeah.
Well,
it was
the actually it'll be up by then. The secret layer one.
Mm-hmm.
You were really you were so angry about secret layers.
I don't. It's not like I'm saying don't buy it. Though I kind of am. It's just my personal opinion. I'm just not fond of it. And again, if you like it, good on you. It's just my personal thing that I just wasn't a fan of.
You know, all right, guys. So thank you. If you watched this far, expect a lot more stuff to come. Expect us to dive into more things. Expect us to kind of broaden our horizons beyond CEDH. I'll put the TLDR of this video. I'll have this at the end. We'll just put something before this video. Just saying, like, just say, hey, go to the description if you want to see the TLDR. But, you know, again, guys, thank you for the year. You know, unfortunately, when the world circumstances happened and stuff went down, we couldn't put videos out, like true videos.
Yeah.
You know,
we tried streaming the one time from afar, and it turned out okay.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching our videos. Thank you all for taking time out of your day to give us words of encouragement, or to tell us if we got something wrong, or to just give a like on the video, to watch it for a couple minutes.
Right.
Thank you for everything you guys have done for us. I mean, is there anything else I'm missing, Espen?
Thank you for being here for us, and we will always be here for you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, we are ready to. We're just ready to grow and hopefully have you guys along the way as we do.
And as always, guys, for the Brass Gaming Podcast, I'm Christian.
And I'm Espen.
And we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.